Hello survivors, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, currently being recorded on the GameCube and it's very modded. Today we are going to be working again on Cooney Hills. We've got some serious work going on. What I'm doing is beefing up this wall a little bit, I think, because the wood's just not cutting it. They keep breaking through when they're coming through, and it's not giving me enough time to look over and shoot them and get rid of the zombies that are causing a problem. And what I also want to do is start getting the forges going here soon. So I do have to beef up this wall. I'm only going to go about 3 high. I don't want to waste that many materials simply on a temporary wall. So what I want to do is actually start getting some forges going. I want to see if I can get a heat map just so I can see where the screamers are going to spawn for now, because essentially I'm really hoping they spawn out here and not on the top of the hill on me like some of the zombies do. You guys seen that in the previous episodes. But it is almost nighttime here, so I'm gonna have to probably get going on my mini bike and head back towards my base. Now, I did pull a big dummy here, and there is a quest, off your starter quest, to go ahead and get the trader. It'll direct you to where the trader is. Now, unfortunately, instead of going to basic survival number 7 and going toggle active, I must have went and removed the quest. So now I don't have the quest anymore, so I can't get the next quest after that to go and find the trader. So, and I'm also unaware of if the trader zones in after you do the quest, or if it's already zoned in and then the quest just leads you there. So I'm hoping the quest just leads you there and I can find actually, I'll get off my mini bike here. We'll look on the map, because I started right over here. Right over in this direction, so hopefully I'll be able to find a trader that's still pretty nearby. I didn't actually wander off too far from where I started. Hey, there you go, lay down. Yeah, that took too many hits, in my opinion. Okay, awesome. So I gotta go back. Whatever. I gotta go back to my base here, my temporary base, Cactus, and start getting together some more concrete and everything. I gotta get those forges fired up, make sure they're going. They may actually be going. I haven't played this playthrough in a few days. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to do it, and I'm recording this on a Monday. And big news. I'm actually about, at this point in time, I may be there by the time, I did get off early. I may be there by the time this video is posted, but I am, at this point in time, I am only 250 subs off 25k, and that's a pretty big number. It went 5k, that was an accomplishment for me. And then it went 10k, that was an accomplishment. And then my next one was 25, and then 50. Then 100, and then, well, let's see where we go from there. I might be getting ahead of myself here a little bit too much. Okay, awesome. Yeah, these forges aren't going. We gotta get stone going in them. And let's see what we have over here. Did I bring wood with me? Ooh. I might have to go and look for some more wood as well. But I do have a ton of stone, even at this base as well. I'm gonna drop off some sand while I'm here. I should have actually brought all that sand and everything I had going. Ah, shame on me. But let's at least get some stone popped in here. I didn't prepare for this very well this time around. Oh, there's some wood there. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And get what we can get going for now, and then I'll go off, spend the night doing my thing. I've been finding over in that area, if I keep it clear of zombies, I really haven't had much of a hard time managing it over there, because they just kind of bang on the walls or wander around. It really hasn't been much of a problem at all. Now, I do prefer usually to use coal for this, but I have not made a mine yet, and I am very proud to say I have not had to go underground and spend boring ass hours slapping at stone. Thank you very much, Mad Mole, for making that a possibility. All I do is go out for a run, gather feathers, gather eggs, do some looting, and also... Oh, I should probably turn that on. Yeah, I did not prepare for this properly, but that's okay. I'll get on my mini bike here and head back. So yeah, I just want to say a big shout out to Mad Mole for doing that, because I know a lot of people do like mining underground for hours on end. I did that a lot in the beginning of the game, and I am so over it. With collapsing the sandstone, it's much easier to get stone and sand. And resources, all I do is go, like I said, go looting and hit up those boulders. You find massive amounts of boulders. You can actually get quite a bit of supplies from those boulders, so you don't have to go underground. But as I collapse this as well here too and dig it out, I'm coming across iron and everything else that I need. So in that retrospect, it's all actually a-okay. Oh, it looks like my area is now getting fresh spawns. So that means we have to go and do some cleanup here as well. Where was that guy? Here he is. Let's go get rid of him. Then I can start working on that beast overnight. Where are you here? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. See, that was easier. Right in the head. Nicely done. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop off my stuff here if we nerd pull over this wall. Oh, there's a nurse over there as well here too. Oh man, it is getting so cold. Winter is coming, folks. I don't know if you watch oh my goodness, I forget the name of the show already. But winter is coming, and winter is damn cold. Here we go. Cool. So as you can see, I have tons of supplies from doing that. But it does sound like, guys, there is some heavy equipment running my way. So what I'm going to do is grab up some stone and some sand. Bring that all over to the forges I have. I'm going to get those fired up. Keep the heat map over there for a little while. And then we'll see what I can do about getting some forges running up over here and see if we can get to safety. I will see you guys very shortly once I have accomplished that. And we're back. Wow, it is nice and bright and a beautiful day out. Perfect time to record. Now, a few days have definitely gone by. What I've done is I've just played for a long time today. I had some stuff going on, and unfortunately had a lot of time on my hands, but I couldn't use that time to record. So let's take a step back here, and we will see what I've managed to accomplish so far. Nerd pull our way up here. Oh, I can't stand it when this happens. If you ever have this happen to you, take your fist out, or any weapon in that manner, and just to hit the frames. There you go. Now, that happened on PS4 all the time. They seem to have fixed it on the PS4, but it seems to have surfaced quite often on PC, which is a little odd. But that's okay. At least I know how to fix it. I've been there, done that. Cool. I'm slowly just actually, these wood walls, what I'm doing, when they get broken through, I just replace them with the frames. Instead of building another wall along it, I think that was a little bit overkill. But this is what I've managed to do in that amount of time. And I've also learned some lessons and know what I need to fix now because I've made a few mistakes. Sandstone is incredibly unstable. I've had a couple collapses, but when I heard the first collapse, I got pissed off and I rage quit the game because with sandstone, the collapses just don't stop. They just get absolutely humongous. And what it had done is it had started collapsing part of my concrete structure. So I'm like, oh, screw this. I'm gone, and logged out. Then I came back a little bit later and I was like, okay, well, I'll see what the damage was. Logged back on and the collapsing had stopped. So I also learned as well here too that I am doing this ass backwards for at least the middle part here. I'll hop back up here and we'll take a look again. Now, these two parts here, these two sections, I want to go straight back. But what I'm going to do on second thought is I'm going to cut this wall back one more. This is going to be, I still have a lot of digging to do. So much digging. I'm doing this the hard way, but once I got it corrected and going, it won't be nearly as bad to accomplish. But I've been running my machines full tilt. I've been running everything full tilt here. I got a bunch of concrete, so we are good to go. Just the amount of stone and stuff I get from doing this is no challenge anymore. Now, what I had done is this: these two sections here are going to go straight back into the mountain. I did this from the bottom up, starting the collapsing, and then I realized, hey, if I start on the second floor and collapse some sandstone, that may cause a collapse of my building. So what I've done is caught it up. I had to keep nerd pulling my way up here. And just cutting across and then working my way down, trying not to do a collapse. So I'm caught up here. I need to go one more back, so I'm going to nerd pole up again. Take my auger and see, I literally have to go right up to that edge up there and then dig straight across, make it nice and level, try to eye it out a bit. I missed here a little bit, but whatever. I'll get that on my way down. And literally just kind of peel back and forth, going all the way down and not to try to break my ankle. I did break my ankle once, and I've had it healed since, so we are good to go. I don't have too many broken ankles in Alpha 15, not like Alpha 14 was. Now I need to dig this section out here too, because as you can see I have concrete down there, and if I let this collapse, it could collapse that concrete and cause a chain collapse, which pretty much the whole structure would end up coming down all stupid. So I got to go here and dig this out. This is probably going to take me another good 45 minutes, hour, another day cycle to clean this up. But once I have this caught up and I have this wall peeled back one more, what I can do is go right down to the bottom of this and just collapse the entire thing down in on itself, because I do want it to go all the way up to the top of the mountain anyways. So it's going to be a lot quicker that way, and I'll have a buttload of resources too to deal with. I can't move my forge room in yet, because I have to get this back quite a bit of ways going straight up so that my spawn pads can, so that I can go and make my spawn pads, get my forge room going, and then we are good to go. This mountain, for the most part, I think is actually going to be missing. I'm going to be moving a lot of this mountain. So basically what we're doing is we're moving a mountain and turning the mountain into a build. So I kind of like how this is progressing. I just have a little bit of a pain in the ass to catch up with here. I don't know why I didn't think about that ahead of time. So let's go down here. Let's go take another look. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the front of this building run with a three-way passage all the way down along the side of the mountain face. And as I go, I'm going to build stuff into the mountain. If I need to hollow out a room, I'll hollow out a room. This sandstone does collapse oddly. Like every once in a while I'll be going along and all of a sudden it'll start collapsing for no reason. I didn't initiate it or hadn't been thinking there for a while. It just all of a sudden goes, oh, I'm going to collapse. And it starts collapsing. At that point, that's when I've learned, exit the game, come back in. If there's any damage, just repair the small amount of damage, and then just go again, because it stops the collapse. I don't know if that's because of Derpy Alpha 15 physics fixes, or if it actually resets the physics when you log in and out, or fixes the physics errors when you log in and out. So I have to go back to my place here and check on my forges. I also want to start upgrading some of this to steel as well. I've gotten a buttload of iron and other supplies from doing this, and even clay. I'm getting clay too dropping, because there's clay along the side of this hill and on top of the things, so it seems I'm picking up clay here and there. So that's handy. I'm getting clay, iron, everything else. That's my supply chest. I've been just randomly throwing crap in, bringing it with me. I can't bring as much with me as I go with, although I should be filling up my mini bike with supplies. You know what? That's what I'm going to do here. Let's go in and fill this up. Now, I do need to engage some more zombies. I need XP like crazy, because I have to start building, or I have to, oops, not this. I need you, meat stew. I have to start making, here we go. I have to start making biofuel. Sorry about that pause there, guys. It's been a very long day here. And I just realized, holy crap, I should actually start recording before I get way ahead and everyone's like, whoa, talk about a cut. Because, yeah, I want you guys to see the progress. But, I mean, this was like, how many day cycles have I gone through? 4 50-minute day cycles, so 3 hours and like 40 minutes or something along those lines, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. I've been going like straight at it. But yeah, and also the really cool thing is too, let's finish this off. Now the zombies don't really pose as much of a challenge, because what they're doing is they're spawning up on the hill, and the sections I'm building on are far enough that they fall and they hit their knees and break their legs, or die. So they've literally just been falling to the ground here and dying. If we go over here, we have one right here. I searched them not too long ago. I fell off this edge and straight down. So I kind of actually like having this poking out like that. It gets rid of them, because I have had screamers, and they literally just all walked off the edge and died. Like the screamers come at me and they're like, "Rah!" Dead. Oh, well, that deals with the screamers. So I've been really able to use my my auger, like to the tits, has just been going straight this whole entire time. Okay, let's bring over some more supplies with us. I definitely need a lot more sand as well too. As many supplies as possible. Oil shell, I should bring that over. Oh, yeah, and I even did get a miner zombie that dropped in front of me. Got myself some more nuggets. Never have too many nuggets. Yeah, here we go. We almost got 2 stacks of clay. That's not a bad little haul. You know what? I don't know why I keep nerd pulling up and down this thing. They do spawn underneath in this dirt down here. They do spawn down there. I've watched them do it, so that's cool too. That's almost exactly what I want. These center pillars in one section are going to definitely need to be upgraded to steel, because what I'm basically doing is I'm going to be making huge spawn pads and stuff. Oh, I can't nerd pull down here because I'm all nice and full. Here we are. Oh, no, not get on the mini bike, Skippy. You want to put stuff into that storage. Yeah, there we go. Having those extra slots can be really handy, especially going short distance, because... Here we go. Going short distance, because I don't trust a mini bike. I honestly don't. They disappear. And I've learned the lesson the hard way once, where what did I find? I think I found like an auger or something like that. Something I hadn't found yet. And it was one of my earlier playthroughs. And then as soon as I found the auger, I put in the mini bike and then stopped at another place, came back, and the mini bike was gone. Yep, dropped through the world. That really sucked, so I don't carry anything important in it. One-way quick trip? Sure, why not? Wow, why haven't I been using my mini bike to do this? That would have saved me tons of trips. Okay, awesome. So let's go back to Castle Cactus. We haven't seen that place in a while. I've been working on this monstrosity over here. Once I wrap the building around the mountain, it'll look a lot bigger. Whoops, 1 second. Sounds like my pizza is here. And welcome back to a very rainy day. Can't get all the luck. I usually try to record when it's sunny out, but unfortunately there's so much time between these that I do have to stop and go to bed at some point today and render this overnight, then upload it for the next day. But if we go into my very smash through wall here, I have made some good headway. Let's go up to the top here first. I'll show you what I've done. So I ordered some really delicious pizza. It wasn't that good, but it was from Domino's, and it came way too quick. I thought I had at least 15 minutes of recording time before the pizza came, and as it turned out, I only had 10. But that is okay, because I'm nice and full now, and I've had some time to do some more work. So what I've done is I've taken the good old auger, and I've gone from top all the way down to bottom. Right there. And I've also taken out this chunk over here, so I'm almost at the stage here where it can start collapsing. Now, even collapsing is going to take a long time, because what I'm going to have to do is take my auger and literally dig down the side here. Dig right straight down these sides, go back about, I don't know, 20 block, and just go 1 block down and just keep going back and forth. It's really, really boring, but it actually is pretty quick, especially with the auger. And since I'm killing so many of these damn zombies that, oh, I didn't even get this one, that fall off the edge, I'm getting so much loot from the screamers going off as well too, because I'm getting a few of those as I'm using my auger. Seems my heat map is nice and cool down now, which is good, because I don't want to be fighting them the entire time. But what I've done is cut that down, so we're at that stage. And if I go down to the bottom here, I'll show you some other stuff as well here too. Now, I did make a big mistake, and I want to show you guys, just in case you want to do a build like this and you're working in sandstone. What I've done... oh, look at that. I even missed some more here. Not bad. There's probably actually... Did I not loot these ones? I thought I looted these guys already. Well, I'm glad I took a look at this. Never like to leave a corpse unlooted. Especially for those shams. Oh my god. I'm going through auger parts like crazy, so I have to get those shams going again. And save them up so I can make some more auger parts. Now, I do get that question a lot too. What do you mean you gotta save up your sham sandwiches? What I do on my server is I save this, or share the same server file as I do my single player, so they're both in one. And on my server, because of lack of resources and good places to go looting, what I've done is the ability to save up sham sandwiches and actually build stuff out of it, like machete. You need 500 old sham sandwiches. I don't know why It's probably because the auger parts aren't craftable, but the machete isn't either. But anyways, you can make auger parts out of 100 sham sandwiches. I think it's fair. You just get your scavenging and everything up, and you'd be good to go. Now, I'm not much of a looter. I don't like going from building to building to building. Killing zombies as I build is plenty fun for me, and turning that loot into what I would have to go and loot the buildings for. It kind of balances the game out to the way I like it. It's not for everybody, but it works out for me, and it works on balancing the server as well too. So I'm gonna dump some of this crap in here. Lots of food too. Like even if I run out, I can come in here and grab up rations and stuff. AK-47 receiver. May as well even just start scavenging it all, because my whole storage is gonna end up in this area at some point. But the mistake I was telling you guys about is this. What I've done is I've gone a whole section here forward, and when I dug this down, I was like, oh, damn. I didn't want to go and dig another 3, 4, 5 blocks in that way to avoid this. So I figured the sacrifice of this much concrete would be worth that much time. Because concrete I can make again. But that much time, I don't know if I have that in me. It does take a while to do that. So I kind of have to like carve around the edges of these here, kind of on this side here as well. I got to dig this out and then go up top, dig straight down these sides, and then start collapsing. So I think what I'll do in the episodes is as I do the major collapses, I'll record them, because that's always fun, right? Getting the collapse in, shooting the shit, and then the collapse will happen and we'll see if Skippy dies, because that's a lot of sandstone. That's a lot of sandstone. Which reminds me, I'm actually going to mod the sandstone in so that I can build my build with it. If I have to backfill anything, I want the sandstone to match. Because at this moment, if you search up sandstone, you can't make it. Unless I'm being really stupid, a group, and I've never seen it. Ground. Yeah, you can't make sandstone. What I'll do is just make the max drop for sandstone and sand to backfill it in. I think that's pretty fair to do it that way. Because it's in there. I can mod it in. Definitely, it'd be cool to build sandstone walls as well, too. I really like the texture on them. But what we need to do now is we need to go and do a trip back to Castle Cactus, like I promised in the first episode. I've actually already gone back, fired up the forges, and got everything going. And I should have a whole bunch of supplies to bring back with me. Oh wow, look at all this oil shell. I gotta bring all that too. Wow, this is quite the project it's turning out to be. I'll leave the gas here, the auger. I can get rid of some of this stuff. Definitely not my weapons. I want those. Always handy to hold on to those suckers. I guess repair kits. Cool. Maybe band-aids. Nah, those aren't really needed. So hopefully this doesn't take me too long. Once I get to the collapsing part and I go back far enough to where I think the peak of the mountain is, then I can start building my forge area, because it kind of has to, like, it's going to kind of hang. It's difficult to explain. There's going to be a center pole. It's going to hang. There's going to be options for doing it different ways. Then there's going to be a forge area down below. Or what I'm thinking about also doing is modding in animal corpses. You can actually make animal corpses out of animal or rotten flesh and bones. And see if you can put those down and see if those will attract a screamer horde. That's definitely a project I need to do as well soon too. To see if handmade ones will have the same effect as the naturally dropped ones. It's actually, I might do that next episode. That sounds like a fun little project to do. Maybe do it on half. It should take longer than half an episode, I don't think. And it's worth to know, because I'm finding out a lot of stuff. Now, screamers do spawn in down here. I've watched them spawn in. Zombies do spawn out here. It's pretty random. It's depending on where you are, I guess. I'm still kind of messing around the spawning mechanics. They seem to be different than they have been in the past. There's me trusty bike. So I'm going to do, of course, is fill this sucker up again. You guys have been like, I've already seen this, and all of a sudden you said, oh, my pizza, and then took off. It's actually quite unnatural how fast that pizza came. It was under 20 minutes. I was expecting half an hour. That to me is a realistic time to get a pizza in. Especially in one made like that. But it was like a thin crust Brooklyn style pizza with the, oh, it was good. With the big pepperonis. I'm not sure exactly what you call those pepperonis, but they are delicious. I'm not a big fan of thick crust. I rather not fill up on crust. I rather some cheese and some meat. Fill me up with that. All right. Wow, so many supplies. Every time I do this, I go back with like full supplies. Why am I nerd pulling over this? This is broken and I've been going up and down. Oh my goodness, Skippy. You're getting old. Okay, let's hop on here. Now, Alpha 16. I don't know if you guys are pumped about that. But I'm seeing some exciting stuff. The electricity really excites me. It looks like they're kind of doing it the same way as Fallout 4. You run wires and stuff to other stuff. I'm hoping you can run a wire through a building, like through a wall. Because other than that, it's going to be a little tricky. You'll have to like leave windows and stuff open. Or if they even just do a radius, like you attach it to the wall and the wall is powered for X amount of blocks. I really actually should suggest that to Joel. I know it's kind of ripping off the Fallout 4 style, but I really liked how Fallout 4 did their power grids. Found it very useful. Not like this elevator though. Now this is a dev elevator. They are gonna underp it at some point, but it's just kind of in there as a placeholder right now while they're taking a look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna dump off some of these supplies because I don't even want to get the forges and stuff going. I can do that while I'm not recording. That's super easy. But holy crap, I'm gonna have to get another storage chest out here sometime. This is too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Okay, so we want to make a chemistry station. These are not hard to make at all. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna go chemistry. I think the hardest part about building this chemistry station is gonna be finding all the pieces because my shit's all over the place. So I need 2 beakers. Oh shit. Do I have beakers? Oh, I do up on top of that mountain. On top of that mountain, I do have beakers, so I might have to run up there and grab them because that's my early supply chest, and I haven't emptied it out in a long time. But I do remember I have like a stack of like 5 or 6 beakers in there from grabbing air supply drops. And if not, I have a buttload of air supply drops. I watch them all the time. Where are we here? They're all back here. I haven't gone back here really, like I've gone through here and grabbed a couple, but I know there's a bunch back here because I keep watching them. The air supply ship dropped them off back there. So they all seem to be going in a similar area, and they should do one of those runs here soon. Because, yeah, no beacons, but they're easy to get off the air supply drops. So that is what I will be doing. So what I'm going to do here, I think, is hop onto this mini bike. Go and find myself some air supply drops. Air supply drops. Oh, I love redundancy. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to make a trip here. And move some concrete stuffs over. I got all these machines going on here. Let's grab up some of these. So some of these should be actually full. I think I did a few full. Oh my, look at this. Okay, you know what? I really need to get myself organized here. These forges, too, should also have a whole bunch of this. So I'm going to do is grab, I don't know, 5 up. Grab some sand, grab some stone. It takes twice as many stone as it does sand to make it. So I'm going to grab 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. That's why I have a lot more sand than I do stone as well too, because of that imbalance. But that's okay because if I want to make something huge out of glass, I got a buttload of sand to do that with. So what do we have going on here? Yes, let's get some mix going on here. Wow, I am losing my mind. It's been an incredible day. My poor dog got really sick today. And I had to take him into the vet. That's what I mean. That's why I was watching him when I came home and I couldn't record. It was because in case anything happened, you know, I wasn't comfortable recording at that point in time. But he's fine. What happened was he ate a giant not a giant. Wow, he's a giant, and he ate a golf ball, and it just wasn't agreeing with him. And he kept throwing up, but he wouldn't throw up the golf balls, so they had to like pump him and whatever. He's all good though. But anyways, that was a few $100s down the hole right there. Oh my goodness, I am hungry. Talking away, and I'm starving. Okay, but anyways, guys, I am gonna take a break here and end the episode. I do appreciate your guys' support once again, especially sharing this video. It does my statistics very well to do so. But what I'm going to do is AFK here a bit, I think. Maybe go do some running around, look for an air supply drop. Start off the next episode, maybe making the chemistry station and making a lot more gas, because I'm slowly running out of that. And I'm eating up the last of my bacon and eggs. I have switched over to meat stew. We have my little mini farm going on over here. I also need to get a better farm going on too. A better, bigger farm. I need to start making cloth because I'm going to want to decorate the inside of that building and everything. Oh, it's going to be so much work. But anyways, I'm gonna cut out the video here, and as always, guys, always back up your game saves, and I will see you in the next video. Stay classy, always survive. Peace out.
We about to turn it on. Turn it on. We about to turn it on.